Hi there, it's Elaine Gardner, the founder of Design Your Healthy Life. Happy New Year! A lot of people are talking about resolutions this time of the year, and frankly, it kind of drives me crazy, especially because the other day I read an incredible statistic that only 8% of people actually keep or achieve their resolutions. So why, with such a low success rate, is everyone talking about resolutions? What I am a fan of is thinking over time about what's working in your life and what's not working in your life, and planning, or even if it's something that is working in your life, how could you achieve even better results or greater happiness or a better quality life? And certainly the end of the year is a great time to do so, but I would also encourage you to do this on a regular basis. I like the end of the year because I like looking back at the previous year and thinking about all that I've accomplished or achieved, or all the fun times I've had over the years, over that year, and how I can include more of those good things in my life and to start planning for them. And also to consider maybe what I haven't achieved or what my future goals are, and start planning for those. So the key for me is planning. And I really think that that's the key for everybody. You can have all kinds of goals, but if you don't actually take the time to plan for them, it is very unlikely that you're going to achieve them. Let's face it, time moves fast, life is busy. If you just go with the flow of life, it can hijack all your time, and years and years and years can pass, and you look back and go, wow, where did it all go, and what did I accomplish? I just went with the flow of things. And then really it's a much better choice to take charge if you want to create the life that you really want for yourself. It just definitely takes active planning. So I do that review process on a regular basis. What's going well in my life? What do I want more of? Where can I schedule time to get those things, to fit those things in? And what kind of things do I want to create? What are my projects? And planning for those. Putting time on my schedule, clearing hours at a time, chunks of time, so I can get those projects done. And day-to-day things like meal planning. I'm a huge meal planner, and this wasn't a natural gift for me. This actually, a friend of mine, I was at her house once and I saw she had the meals for the week posted on the refrigerator, and that thought had never occurred to me before. But ever since, I've done the same thing. I started with, from day to day, from week to week, and now I often plan my meals a month ahead of time. Create my grocery list. I'm not flying by the seat of my pants. I have a plan. That's the only way that I know I can get good, healthy food into my house on a regular basis and get it into my body, because it's there and it's prepared. I do the same thing with sleep. I'm incredibly protective about my sleep schedule. And I plan the rest of my life around that. I spent years struggling with very, very poor sleep. So it's non-negotiable for me. One thing that I'm having trouble with at the moment is exercise. While I do get out to walk several times a week, even when it's cold out, I would like to fit more exercise into my life. I just don't know where to put it. And I'm really protective about my schedule so that I'm not over-scheduling myself and overwhelming myself. So I will figure it out, but that has been a challenge for me. So the reason for all of this is just to encourage you to have a plan, set those goals, and they can be those big, hairy, audacious goals. But you can't go from where you are today to meet this big, crazy goal if you don't have a plan to get there. So the plan is the piece that you need to implement. Everybody needs to have a plan, and to do it step by step. To be kind to yourself, to only take on what you can handle, what you can adapt to your current lifestyle. To do baby steps until they're small sustainable habits over time creates big, big lasting change. And to be flexible. There will be things, you can have all the plans in the world and all the great intention, and things will happen and your plans will get hijacked, and just be flexible with it. For meal planning, if something comes up and we have to go out, or I want to adjust my meal plan in order to really give things to the family, provide the favorite things to the family members that are eating at home that night. I'll say, well, I'm not going to cook those vegetables tonight. I'm going to cook them tomorrow night instead. So just, I know that's a small example, and certainly bigger changes come along, but to be flexible and to adapt as you go is really important, and not to lose sight of your goals and give up when challenges come on board. And I know a lot of people say they're not seeing the results that they want, so they stop eating well or they stop exercising, and sometimes it's just a matter of time. They haven't given it enough time, or they haven't considered that they're not quite doing things appropriately, so there's some tweaking in there. So make your plans, but be flexible, adapt as you go. It's really worth it. You're worth it. It's the only way you can create the healthy lifestyle that you deserve. I hope that serves you well. I'd love to hear about your planning efforts, your commitments, your goals. Feel free to share them with me. And until next time, I'll see you then.